Chapter 1. The Invitation. I never thought a male omega, a recessive one, will ever have a change with our school beauty, a heartthrob, and a dominant alpha at that. You till this happened. It was on our graduation day.
Welcome to Mimi Stories 256. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It means a lot to me.
The sun had dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the empty schoolyard, where laughter and cheers had echoed just hours before. Graduation day had been a whirlwind of emotions, joy, relief, and an undercurrent of something else, something I couldn't quite name. I had watched as my classmates tossed their caps into the air, their faces alight with dreams and possibilities, while I stood on the fringes, a silent observer. I never knew that Leela, the most popular girl in our class, even noticed me until she walked up to me, her smile radiant against the backdrop of fading daylight. "Hey, Jake," she had said, her voice a melody that cut through the noise. "I was wondering if you'd like to come over to my place after this. We're having a little celebration." I had blinked, momentarily stunned, my heart racing as if it had just completed a marathon. Leela inviting me. The girl who had effortlessly commanded the attention of every room she entered, who had a laugh that could light up the darkest corners of my mind. I had stammered out an agreement, my mind racing with a mix of excitement and dread. What could she possibly want with me? Now, as I stood outside her house, the evening air thick with the scent of blooming jasmine, I felt a knot of anxiety twist in my stomach. The house loomed before me, a sprawling two-story structure with white shutters and a wraparound porch, its windows glowing warmly against the encroaching darkness. It was beautiful, almost too beautiful, and the silence that enveloped it felt heavy, as if the walls were holding their breath. I took a deep breath, the sweet fragrance of the flowers mingling with the faint smell of freshly baked cookies wafting from the kitchen. I could hear the distant chirping of crickets, a stark contrast to the lively chatter of the graduation ceremony. With each step toward the door, my heart pounded louder, a drumbeat of anticipation and uncertainty. As I reached the front door, I hesitated, my hand hovering over the brass doorknob. What if this was all a mistake? What if Leela had invited me out of pity? Or worse, as a joke? I shook my head, trying to dispel the thoughts. I had to at least see what this was about. I had to know. I knocked, the sound echoing in the stillness. Moments later, the door swung open, revealing Leela in a simple yet elegant sundress that accentuated her figure. Her hair fell in, soft waves around her shoulders, and her eyes sparkled with a warmth that made my heart flutter. "Jake, you made it," she exclaimed, stepping aside to let me in. "I was starting to think you'd changed your mind." No, I wouldn't miss it."